Long before the story of Simba was told, there lived another Lion King, a real one. A boy born in the ancient land of Mali, a boy who could not walk, yet rose to build one of the greatest empires in Africa. This is the story of Sundiata Keita, the boy who could not walk. When King Meghan Konfaka sought to choose a wife, a wise hunter came to his court and spoke these words: "Marry the woman who walks with a strange back and side eyes, for she will bear you a son, destined to be greater than all kings." Soon, the king married Sogulon, a gentle woman mocked for her looks but blessed by fate. Years passed, and she gave birth to a son, Sundiata Keita. But fate had its test. The boy could not stand. He crawled upon the ground while other children ran free. The palace laughed. His stepmother, Princess Yuma, mocked Sogulon, saying, "How can the son of a king crawl like a beast?" Yes, Sogulon held her child close and whispered, "My son, the day you rise, the world will renew." One day, when the laughter grew too loud, Sundiata asked his mother, "Mother, give me a stick." He gripped the staff with trembling hands, and as the heavens watched, he rose. The crowd fell silent. The child who could not walk now stood like a lion awakening. That day, a prophecy took its first breath, but jealousy and fear are the enemies of destiny. Queen Sasioma plotted against them, and soon Solugon and her son fled into exile. Through forests and desert they wandered, until they found shelter in the kingdom of Mima, where fate would forge a warrior. In Mima, the young prince trained with the bravest warriors. He learned the art of despair, the reading of shield, the patience of a king in waiting. At night, by the fire, he listened to grots, wise storytellers who sang of ancient heroes. Each tale sharpened his spirit like a blade. The boy who once crawled in dust now stood as a warrior whose name carried weight. But far away in Mali, darkness had returned. A cruel sorcerer named Soumaoro Kanté rose to power. A man said to command spirits, to turn men into stone, to rule through fear and magic. Villages burned, the drums of Mali fell silent, and the people whispered one name: if only Sundiata were here. One night, a messenger from Mali arrived, exhausted and broken. "Our homeland burns," he said. "Only you can save us." Sundiata looked into the stars, and in their glow, he saw his destiny written. He called his warriors and spoke with the voice of a king. "Tonight, we march, not for power, but for the soul of our people." Across the golden plains of Africa, the Lion of Mali marched home. Tribes united, drums thundered, and the prophecy moved toward its end. On the plains of Kirina, light met shadow. Sundiata faced Soumaoro, the sorcerer who feared no man. But destiny cannot be changed by magic. With the courage of his ancestors and the strength of his people, Sundiata struck down the tyrant. The chains on Mali were broken. And so, The boy who could not walk became the king who carried a nation. Under his rule, Mali rose, its wealth, culture, and wisdom shining across Africa and beyond. The Grunt sang his name for centuries. Every soul carries a destiny, but only the brave rise to meet it. And like Sundiata, when we rise from the dust of our struggle, we too awaken the lion within.